Hello, today I want to talk about applying for jobs. This video has been created by my daughter Ira, who has a lot of experience not only of working with people who are dyslexic, but also works in recruitment. So I think that you will really find it useful. As usual, I have broken this down into small steps or small chunks, in this case 5 parts. 1. Get clear. 2. Get organised. 3. Get your CV up to date. 4. Understanding the demands of the job. And 5. Applying for that job. So, step 1, get clear. Here we need my favourite questions, the W's. Be clear on why you want this job. Someone will ask you that. Be clear on what it is about it that you like. What is important to you and how does this role align with that? Be clear on where it is, that's important. Be clear on who you will be working with, that's quite important too. So, to get clear, think about what you do now. What are your strengths and weaknesses, and how do they appear in your current role, or whatever it is that you do each day? What do you like and dislike at the moment about what you do? Also, you'll need to talk to people about what they do to find out what they like about their jobs, and this will help you to reflect. Talking to other people is the easiest way to get clarity because you have to express your own ideas and process the thoughts of other people. All of this will help you to focus your search and your thoughts. Step 2, getting organised. First, where will you look for jobs? How can you use technology to help? Second, collaboration. Who can help with this project? A team effort helps keep the momentum going when the going gets tough. Third, dig out your previous CV and application forms. This will save you time in the long run. Fourth, think about your work-related experiences, your current duties and responsibilities. You will need to draw on them. Fifthly and finally, who will you ask to give you references? Do not leave this to the last moment. It can be stressful. Start thinking about it early on. Step 3, get your CV up to date. CV stands for Curriculum Vitae, a Latin term that means the course of life. It's a brief version of your education, your qualifications and certifications, skills and work experience. It's your life in a document. Most importantly, don't make it too long. 1 page is long enough. It needs to cover your most recent jobs and the skills and responsibilities involved. Use a template from the internet so that you have help to keep it short but to the point. It needs to be relevant to the job that you are applying for, so your experience may need to be emphasized differently for each application. You need to keep a master CV up to date at all times. From this, you can draw relevant information. So, for example, when you go on a training course, you can add it to the master CV for future reference, and then you won't forget those details when applying for the next job. Step 4. Before you apply for that job, make sure that you really understand the role. Read through the advert and highlight key points and buzzwords. Check the closing date for applications. For example, is it 12 midnight or 12 midday? It would be annoying to miss out on a good job by a few hours. Is it an internal role? Are you eligible for it? Again, it would be annoying to spend a long time on an application only to have it refused because it wasn't open to you. Check it. Read the job description thoroughly and digest it. What does the role entail? What is familiar to you? What is new? Think about what you might need to find out. Contact the recruiting manager for an informal discussion about the role. They like that. It gives them an early insight into you. Also, it breaks the ice a bit at the interview because you've already established a rapport, and it may help you to be more relaxed at the interview. Read the person specification carefully. Do you meet the essential criteria? If so, great. If not, don't waste any more time. Move on. Step 5, applying for the role. Filling in the form. The structure of your application should either follow the subtitles in the person specification or have paragraphs that are clearly linked and flow properly. Be prepared to check through and redraft if necessary. Print out the person specification, and as you complete your application, highlight or cross out the parts that you have mentioned. Be systematic here so that you leave nothing out. This will allow you to keep track of what you've put in and see if there are any points you need to add. Address all the points mentioned in the person specification and link with the job description. Use clear, relevant examples from your past experience so that the employer can see how you have performed previously and how you are capable of performing in this new role. Get all your ideas down. You can't edit a blank page, so it's much better to have too much than nothing at all. Proofread it thoroughly, redraft it when necessary, get someone to look it over for you. Remember to include a little bit about yourself, your hobbies, your passions, etc. If you wish, you can disclose that you have dyslexia, dyspraxia, ADHD, or whatever your condition is, if you have one. By law, you should not be treated any differently for this. Remember, applicants get shortlisted by meeting all the essential criteria. This must be explicit in your form. Follow my 5-step plan and you will find this the least stressful way to give a good account of yourself and get the job that you really want. Good luck. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. If you found this video useful, then why not take a look at this one? I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.